up, all you lovely learners in Learning Land? Tyler from tenthumsbproductions coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're breaking down Eric Clapton's guitar solo on our ukulele from the classic song from his Unplugged album, Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. As always, we'll have all the tabs on the screen, but you can also get printable tabs by becoming a Patreon. Links in the notes, links below. You'll see t-shirts up there too. Skype Lessons 101 if interested. Whatever you came just because you're ready to put some solo to this tasty tune, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. Grab your ukulele. Brain and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's break this solo down together. Come on in. Let's do it. All right, let's rock this solo out. Let's do it bar by bar. The first bar, this solo is dominated by triplets. And it's going to start off on the offbeat. It's going to go and. You're going to go one and play the open C string. One and. You're going to take your middle finger and then slide 2 to 4. Now that's the first beat of the second, well, it's the second beat of the first bar. It's good to know where the triplets are because it's going to go 2 pole la. You're going to slide 2 to 4, index finger, 3rd fret, 5th fret with your ring finger, and then you're going to get up and grab here on the 8th fret with your index finger for the 3rd beat. So that's where the next triplet starts. These are the notes that you should know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? No, I'm sorry, 4 being the 12th fret up here. So you get 1, 2, pole la, 3. You got your index finger on the 8th fret of the C string, and then you're going to slide with your ring finger 10 to 12, index finger on the 10th fret, right to the 12th fret on that 4th beat. 4. So really slow. 1, 2, pole la, 3, pole la, 4. 10th fret again. 12th fret again. 4, pole la. We have the first measure. 1, 2, pole la, 3, pole la, 4, pole la. The second measure, second bar, you're going to hammer on 10 to 12, 10, and then 12, and that's also triplet. 1 pole la, index finger on that 10th fret right there, and this is the third or the second beat, down to 8, and then 9 with your middle finger, which is also another triplet. 2 pole la. You'll hammer 8 to 9, and then play 9 again, which also is a triplet. It's just an incomplete one. 3 pole la, 4. So the second measure you get 1 pole la, 2 pole la, 3 pole la, 4. Those two measures together, 1 and 2 pole la, 3 pole la, 4 pole la, 1 pole la, 2 pole la, 3 pole la, 4. First two measures of the solo. All right, let's bring up the second two measures. The second two measures, we're going to start on a rest again, but it's a rest for the start of a triplet, which can be really tricky because it's like 1 pole la, like 1 pole la, and you start coming in on the second beat of the triplet. And this one's going to be double tricky because we're going to, right on that po, hammer on 7 to 8, and then we're going to pull to the 7th fret for the la. 1 pole la, 2, and on the second beat you're going to get your middle finger on the 8th fret of the A string. So you get 1 pole la, 2, 1 pole la, 2, 2 pole la, 3. And this one's also tricky because we're going to go 8, 7, 10, and the 10th is the triplet, but you're going to do a quick pull to 8 and then back to 10th for the 3rd beat. So it's like triple-la, 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 3, triple-la, 3. 1 pole la, well, let's see. 1 pole la, 2 pole la, 3. 1 pole la, 2 pole la, 3. And then you let that ring for the whole 3rd beat with some vibrato. 4, you rest right on the 4th beat, but go right back into a triplet again. So it's like 4 pole la. And you'll slide 5 to 3, pole la, index finger, 1st fret of the E string, and then get your ring finger for the 3rd fret of the E string on the 1st beat of the next measure. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, 4 pola, 1. And here we go right into triplets. This bar is actually quite a bit easier. That last one was pretty tricky. This one's just gonna go tripola, tripola, 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, 4 pola. Again, on the fourth beat, you rest on the first part of the triplet and then go right into the pola. So this is gonna be 1 pola, 3, 1 on our E string, and then you get your middle finger down to the second fret of that C. Then you'll play open, 1, 2 on the C string. Open, 1, 2, and you'll let that ring and vibrato for the third beat. 3 pola, 1 pola, well, 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, 4 pola. Nothing on the fourth beat, but you're gonna go right into this fifth fret on the E string with your ring finger, third fret with your index finger on the A, and then boom, you're gonna get your fifth fret of the A string for the first beat of the next one. So let's play through these two measures together and I'll count them out nice and slow. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, 4 pola, 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, 4 pola, 1. Alright? Take your time with these pieces, count them out like I'm doing, do this bar by bar, do it triplet by triplet. If you can't do triplets, make sure you click that link up there that I talked about. You're gonna need some extra help with that, okay? Alright, halfway through, doing great. The next measure is pretty straightforward. It's just 4 triplets that sound like this. First triplet's 5, 3, 5 on the A string, tripola. Keep that pointer finger down because then you're gonna go 6. You can hit that with your ring finger or your pinky. 6, down to the third fret here, 5th fret, 2 pola. You can get your pointer finger back to the third, 3, ring finger 5th fret, 5, and back to 3. 3 pola. Then on the fourth beat, you're gonna slide from the 6 to the 5 on that first beat of the triplet, 4, index finger, 3, and then ring finger for the end of the triplet. So nice and slow. Tripola, 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 tripola. I overslid that last one. Let's do it again. Tripola, 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 tripola. All right. Next measure, again, another rest on the first beat. Easily the trickiest part of this tune is always hitting those rests on the first beat. 1, and then you're gonna let it ring out. 1, index finger, 3rd fret of the E string, middle finger, 4th fret of the C string, 1 pola, 2. Then once you get the 2, it's gonna change. You're gonna play 2 pola, and just move that shape down 1 fret every time. 2 pola, and then you're gonna put your pointer finger. Well, you could just move it down again if you wanted, or you could get your pointer finger on that 1st fret. But then we're gonna go back to straight time. Then we go back to 8th notes. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3, and open E and open A string on the and, 3 and, 4 and. 2nd fret G string on that offbeat. So that second measure really slow. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 and, 4 and. Put those two together and we get 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 and, 4 and. All right, last 2 measures in our 8-bar solo. You are doing great, fantastic. Let's go ahead and give this one a go. We're gonna start off, you can get your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, because that's gonna be the foundation of this. And we're gonna go 1 pola, triplets again, right? 1 pola, and then you're gonna move it up a fret and kind of do the same. So it's gonna go 1 pola, 2 pola. The only difference is on the la of the second triplet, you're gonna play 4-4. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3. And G string on the offbeat, 3 and 4. Fourth beat that E string. And then you're going to go on the offbeat 5, but you're going to slide right up to 7. And so that one measure, nice and slow. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 and 4 and. Last measure, 7th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 10 slide 11, 10. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2, well 1 and 2 and 3 and that would finish the solo. Let that ring, which is interesting note choice because this is a D note, which is in our G7 chord that we're playing over, so it's a chord tone, but we're resolving our solo in the A minor scale with a D note. Interesting choice, Clapton. Last two measures. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Why don't we go ahead and try to put it all together nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, play through it like. Cool, everybody. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. We appreciate you here at tenthumsbpro.com. Remember, subscribe. New ukulele every single Wednesday and Saturday to help you become a more complete player. Think about becoming a Patreon. It starts at just $1 creation with caps as low as $1 a month, cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger, and it will accelerate your learning. Skype Lessons 101, email me tenthumsproductions@gmail.com. Get your t-shirts, become a Patreon, notes, and links below as well. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving life. Life is good, friends. Take care of yourselves.